Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero-Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to make more traps for noobs today. We all know those fresh players that don't really know the game that good as I do, so let's get right to it, shall we? Only one little problem though. Your boy Pink Sheep doesn't really know how a good toothbrush looks like, since I just clean my teeth with my mustache. Sheep don't brush their teeth. They just kind of wiggle their mustache between their teeth and you are good to go. Look how amazing our little diamond toothbrush looks though. Yes, I really like that. And now that there are only 2 seconds left, we can now vote on some things that are not really cool, but we have to vote anyway. So here you guys go, since this is not really going to be interesting. Hopefully this music is going to make it interesting. Oh guys, here we are in this thing, and I think I saw some people whipping out the yellow clay block, which is the best that you can get. That is the legendary one. Oh my goodness, I really appreciate that guys. Now I am 4th. My whole sheep life has been a lie. What do I do now? Well, there is not much that we can do now, is there? No, I don't believe so. We have played this thing that my boy NR has told me to do. I had a lot of confidence when I went in that lobby and I saw the people. I thought like, oh baby, this is going to be good. These guys look like total noobs. And now, here I am, 4th place like a total loser. I don't know how I should feel about myself right now, but I know that it does not feel good. So NR Numberman, you're not legit and you probably have never even trick-shotted in your life before. You really hurt my feelings, Numberman. I don't like you anymore. I saw that comment and I was like, oh, this is a really good comment. I am totally going to do that. What a cool guy that NR is, giving me all that confidence, and he basically just said that I was a good builder. But it turns out that I am not a good builder. But you might be wondering what kind of masterpiece your boy Sub is making at the moment. And I am just making a hallway, and I am just making the so that is really cool. And I am not going to have a bottom layer, but I am going to have an upper layer and maybe a layer above that I don't know, but we are going to see. But the doors are already in and he is looking really happy with the door, so that is just fantastic. And now we can go ahead and install the staircase that we are going to have, since we do need a way to go upstairs. But it is looking really odd like this, but I guess that if we close this whole thing it is going to look really great, and you won't notice a thing that this is actually here, so that is just fantastic. So, let's go ahead and make the outer layers of his head, since we need those once to close the house, and only then we can start with making the whole house from the inside. Because if your outside isn't done, how are you going to make the inside? I don't know, I guess you are not going to make the inside then. In the meantime, Herobrine is just making his house as well, and it seems like he is already pretty far, but I guess that slow and steady wins the race, and we have got to help us out with the race and created Herobrine, so I guess that he could defeat Herobrine. Even in a house building contest it wouldn't matter, since it's just the greatest. But we are almost done with the outside guys, done. Worry about that. Just worry about the inside, since I am not sure what I should put in there yet, but I think that it is going to be just fine and all of that, so that is going to be really cool. And now we just need to make the pathway so that it doesn't show that it is actually sand and that the inside is actually nothing, but it is going to look like the inside is something. So actually I am playing tricks on all of the people that are going to come and visit my house. But the outside is just all bald, so that is something that is really easy, and I don't think that Herobrine had it so easy. He should have shaved his head and just not look like that. Then he would have been further into the design in his house. But no, he had to have really cool hair just like Steve, and now he is paying for that, because now he is not winning the house contest. But I am not sure if he is done with the outside or not, but I am almost done with the outside, so then the most exciting part of this entire video can begin. We are going to start in making the inside of the house really good. So, let's put in some stairs so we can make a little living room for ourselves, because we deserve that. And we can live on top of the hallway that I build, so that is just going to be great. So, this is all done and our little floor has to be put in, and then we can build things that we want and stuff, so that is just fantastic. But we now have all of the floors put in, so that is just great. Now we can start. Let's start with all of this. So now that we have got the stairs done and the floor, it is already looking really great. But it is finally time that we can now start with our living room, and there are so many opportunities. We can do all sorts of things and we could do anything we would like. So, we are just going to start with some of the essentials, which are the chest crafting table and of course a furnace, so you can furnace some stuff because that is important and all of that. But we also have got some black wool, and I think that some of you already know what that is for. Some anvil stuff we could use. So that is always nice. I am not sure what else there all is, but I guess we could also just take some more decoration flower stuff or something, I don't know, but I guess that in a flower pot you put flowers and then it looks really great. So we have got a bed, a sign, and we have an armor stand as well. So now we are out here bowling with all of your stuff, and we are just going to build a great little thing. But I am not sure where I should go with my bed since I don't have much space to build a really amazing bedroom. But I do have a lot of space in the height, so we could use some of it, which would be quite nice. We could just place some flower pots with flowers in them, and then it will look like I actually care about flowers and all of that. And then I at least have some responsibility with my flowers then, because you should water them, so that is nice. And I think I would be able to do that. I don't believe that would be really hard. But we have got some daisy, we have an orchid which is blue, a red tulip, and we also have a nice pink one, and I think it looks really great with all that color combination stuff. So I am proud about my little flower place. And now a painting and it should be done and all of that. So I think that just looks fantastic, but I am not done yet. How do you guys think that Herobrine is doing at the moment? I am not sure, but I hope that he isn't doing really amazing, since I have to be the winner and not him. But look at this. Since I said that I had some space in the height and I should use that space, I really wasn't kidding. So there is going to be a little wall right here, and that is going to take us up to the next level, but it isn't actually a next level, it is just going to be a little space that is kind of just floating around where I am going to put my bed and all of that, so it is just really nice. And I could have some sort of fence right here, because if I go to sleep and I roll out of bed and then I just fall all the way down, then I done. Do you think I would be happy when I wake up like that? But that isn't the problem right now. Right now the problem is to fix that, and just with a couple of fences that is fixed like it is nothing, so that is just fantastic. And some light right here, and then our next problem is fixed. But we have got the bed in here, and we are going to put some carpets up here in my favorite color, which is still green, so this is just looking really great, even though if I do say so myself. But I don't think that Herobrine is doing that well. I am doing quite well, even though I made it myself. So now that the carpet is looking, then I look to the right and I saw Steve on my boat. He stole my boat on that day. Let me put a sign here so we can clearly see who is the noob and who is the pro. Let me fly back real quick to the last stage to see what our little thief Steve built. Well then, what is this hefty device? He built it next to his shabby house. What could that device do? I don't think it could have much of a purpose. The boat stealer just finished his device here. What is that? He pushed the lever, but it is not doing anything at all. Oh, that is what it does. He is a little bit stupid, and I think he attached some TNT on his thing. Yes, this house of Alex is about to blow because we are prankers and we are going to prank him. That is right. Prankster, come on you pranksters. Don't get me wrong, you pranksters, because all we are doing is pranking. Of course I will help Alex after the video is done. You are not going to need poopy blocks. Because would you want to live in a poopy house? Yes? No, of course you would not want to live in poop. If you have done that, you are going to want to take the blocks that you think look really good and would want to live inside. I strongly suggest you build with them processed wood blocks. They look pretty damn good if I do say so myself. The next step is choosing the right door. If you don't want a door, you are not a good builder. A door is going to stop all of the baddies that are going to want to see your booty. Make a great wall for your new home, not a wall that our big friend in America is going to build for the Mexicans. We also don't want to have strangers in our house, but it should look good. If you destroy the pillar blocks, your outer wall will look better than ever before. Not like Miley Cyrus. She looked good before, but now look at her. She obviously does not know that you have to take down pillars to look good. If you truly want to look good, you have to build windows. Now we want our little house to look good, don't we? If we want that, we accomplish that with building some holes to put our windows in. When you are done with putting windows in your home and done with laying a floor, you want to go outside and make the base of your roof. You don't want this to be made of wood. Wood does not look good. Wood not looking good is a rhyme. Maybe I should consider being a rapper. If you have done that, you should whip out some stone that you gathered with your pickaxe and have cooked in your furnace. Then you make stone blocks out of them. They look so much better than regular stone. They have that extra curve in them which looks pretty darn good even if they are just some stones. We are now making the roof. If you successfully have replaced the beginning roof with stones, your house should not leak. Stones prevent your roof from leaking. Is that not obvious? Yes, do I think that is obvious? Now we are going to throw some furniture in our new MTV crib. You want to whip out that furnace, a crafting table for basic needs, and a chest to store your possessions that you find along the way. If you could spare some wood, you are going to want to put some fences outside, put some torches on them, and you should be good to go. Now let's see how our little helper Steve is doing. Do you see what he did wrong? He is not making a lot of variety in this house. We did that with the stone blocks on the roof. It looks good and prevents the leaking of rain off the roof. But wait, what did Steve do there? He put down a bed in his little shabby house? That is a great idea even if I say so myself. We forgot that, but we are not going to sleep because we are way too busy with looking at our new home. If you have successfully followed all of these steps, you can see who is the pro and who is the noob. What I really desire right now is a waffle. Waffles are great. They taste delicious and they come in shapes and sizes. Back in the days they didn't have waffles. Hold on, let me whip out a sign to make sure you see the difference between noob and pro. This is the noob house built by our noob Steve. As you can see now, this is a bit more advanced, because this is the pro house. Now part 3 comes in place. We are going to see who is better at making a door made out of redstone, and redstone in general. Redstone is red. You want to know what else is red? M&M strawberries, watermelons, a nice red apple. I could really go for a juicy apple right now. But that is not the purpose of this video. The purpose is to teach you guys the difference between noob and pro. Now if we are going to take some TNT right now, some pressure plates and some sticky pistons. Pistons are sticky because they are made out of slime. Do you have a clue how slimes are sticky? Me neither, mate. Now let's just look for a good spot to build our little design that is going to blow Steve's mind. I think this place should do. It has all our basic needs to build. Let's dig a tunnel so we have some space to walk around and have some place to build our hefty divide. If we do this just right, we are the pros and not Steve. Now this is a story about how my life got turned upside down. And I like to take a minute, just sit right there and have a look around me what is going on, because everything so far in this video is so random that I don't know what we are doing. So give me 1 second. Yes, thank you for that second, it really helped me. But it is time to get out of this place and see what else we can do for Alex. Or should we do another prank, because this prank with lava and diamonds is really funny. So this is how it works. You place lava and before it comes down you place the diamond block there. So when your victim, in this case Alex, tries to mine the diamond, it will slowly come down. Really nice prank. It is one of my favorite ones. There was this race once to get the most pranks in 1 hour, and this prank helped me to win the race. And now I am going to tell you how to make TNT cannons so you can shoot at people with TNTs, but just as a prank. Alright, so first we need to take the things we need, which are obviously some TNT which we are going to place in the cannon itself. We need tome obsidian because that doesn't explode when TNT explodes. It will just stay at its place and it won't go away like any other block except for bedrock. And we need some redstone stuff, sticky pistons, a redstone block and a redstone repeater. And finally some water, because the water keeps like the explosion inside. It is really weird, but you will see what I mean when I fire Z cannons. So first we need to have a flat area where we can build. And because the snow is really annoying, we are just going to remove the upper layer on this mountain, and that is going to be out building surface. And here is the place that this NASA experiment will take place. No, I'm just kidding, NASA is not involved in this video. We aren't shooting no rockets or doing stuff with space. We are just going to launch a lot of TNT into the air and it will explode like dynamites, and it is going to just simply be amazing. So, no NASA sadly, but we can handle our own business. We are big boys, or I mean, girls if you are watching, and we can all handle our own TNT launcher, and we are going to shoot the TNT at stuff we want because no one is going to stop us from doing that. So we can just do whatever we want and we can just shoot a lot of stuff into the air and it is going to be amazing. But as I already mentioned, this snow is pretty annoying, so we are just going to make an outer layer out of sandstone blocks. They look really nice and I want sandstone blocks because sandstone is just amazing. It is basically sand, only then it is hard and it is made out of stone. So yeah, that was my explanation of sandstone, and I am a really big fan of sandstone, so that is cool. And I hope that the sandstone thinks I am cool as well. But yeah, this is our surface area where the whole thing is going to take place, and from here we are going to shoot it into that direction, or the other. I am not sure which is best yet, but we will see in just a minute.